Another video for Technics 1200s.com. We're going to look over balancing the tone arm with your cartridge and head shell attached, of course. In regards to the height adjustment, you should have already seen that on my webpage. If you are on my webpage and looking at this video, right above you'll see the height adjustment. That would be for the ring, and the height adjustment for the tone arm base. Now we're going to be going through the tone arm balancing. I tried to do this with one hand, which should be tricky, but while holding the camera because I don't have three hands. So, first things first, put your cartridge on, make sure your head shell and cartridge needle are on, and right here we got a Stanton 680 old school, but you can do this with M44s, you can do this with orthophone, doesn't really make a difference, just follow the instructions. Alright, so what we're trying to do is we're going to balance this tone arm freely. So to do that, we got to bring the counterweight all the way to the back, or very close to the back. We're going to take the tone arm off. As you can see, the tone arm is way up in the air. You don't want that. So we're going to put it a little more forward. Again, you can do this with two hands. It's a lot easier, but I'm doing it with one. Okay, now we got it resting on the tone arm. We don't want that, so let's take some more weight off. What we're trying to do is we're trying to make it basically float, where it's not up in the air, it's not hitting the record or the armrest, it's floating. That's a little too high. Okay, we're getting somewhere here. There we go. Okay, so that's floating in the air. It's not up, it's not down. So at this point, that is called your 0 point. Okay? Keep that in mind, 0 point. So when you got that floating, where it's not touching down, it's not up in the air, okay? It's floating nicely. See that? That's your 0 point. Take your tone arm, put it on the armrest, lock it up. Now on your counterweight here, there's a rear part, and then there's the indicators, okay? So what you want to do is you do not want to move the back, because that's still holding your 0 point. What you want to do is you want to put the indicator, move it all the way, that's the front end, to 0, so that the 0 is aligned with the line, alright? Now you've got your 0 point properly done. So now what we're doing is we're going to move the counterweight and we're going to put our weight on. Typically you're looking at about 2.5 to 3 grams of weight. Follow your instructions, of course, given to you by your manufacturer, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so you're looking at 2 to 2.5 to 3 grams of weight. That should be sufficient. That'll allow you not to wear down your needle, okay? And also not to wear down the grooves in your vinyl. If you're playing with real vinyl, if you got, 10,000 records like I do, and there's a lot of classic stuff, you don't want to be ruining your vinyl. If there's Serato records or Tractor records, well, you can always replace those, dime a dozen. However, with real vinyl, you want to make sure this is all set up right to protect your vinyl. Either way, you want to protect your needle, so you want to have this done right. That's about it. At that point, you're perfectly balanced and you're ready to go. Again, do this throughout the course, especially if you're mobile or if you're at the clubs. Do this every so often so that you can make sure that it's on, because other DJs will mess around with the set. And that's about it. Any other questions, man, just click me up, phone me up. You know how it goes. Technics1200s.com. Back again with another video soon.